And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yeah. 25. Yeah, I think it'll be the 40-yard line. Yeah. I told you this game is just glitchy right now. Man, it's glitchy as shit.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Handoff comes to Peterson. A beautiful fake. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle there by John Johnson.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Smith now on 2nd down.
Got him.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Desmond Bryant forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. Third and long, it's Smith.
Got him again.
Trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Desmond Bryant in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He'll take it at the 42.
Oh, what the hell?
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill
I was beating him, man. I was beating him, and I had a sack, and I just missed him. He threw the ball. I was beating his ass. He couldn't do shit with me. He couldn't stop me.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and pick up the first with
Got it.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. On 1st down, it's Gurley.
Oh,
And they went the wrong
they
way
had blocked
there.
Kerrigan. I was gone.
Back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, Bert. Here we go. Super 66. Hardball. Start left here. 14.
They'll try the air now with Gall.
Oh, he was open too. No!
Into the Redskins.
God damn, he was open too. God damn, he was open. That was a touchdown.
Not to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Vanille, yeah, he already beat. He quit.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And an
What the
incomplete
fuck?
pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Jordan
under
Reed
pressure,
was the
keep under
intended
pressure.
target. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's Smith. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Goff. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 12 more yards there and another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Super. Hey. Shell. Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. Right.
Damn, it was open. I couldn't get in the fucking ball.
This will be incomplete.
Damn.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Goff throwing again. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Again, Goff steps away to his left. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Zerline's kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Oh, go, go. Oh.
And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Goff on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, Goff. On the crossing route, complete. That's Woods. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 6 there on first.
But that's pretty much how they teach as a DB. Hit him and have some force with it. Yet he still caught the football and got the yardage he needed.
A little deflating?
Very much so.
Defensively?
Yeah, because you're trying to police up that area, and you don't want them to come in there, and you're hoping some good hard tackles will keep them out of there. In this case, he just said he just shrugged it off and went ahead and got what he needed.
Dang, it's out of bounds.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe
I should toe tap that zone.
But no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing again is gone.
Oh,
incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
oh, damn.
To the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
He chopped me with my shoestrings.
In there to drop him for a loss on the play. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw is Smith.
Oh, that should have been picked. That should have been picked. That was right there.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A nice
I had a sack, too. I was right there on your ass.
I think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On first down, it's Smith.
Got him.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Desmond Bryant getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. To throw on second down is Smith. Crowder's got it over the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
They juked him, and now running right through it. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Man.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Second and 10, Goff again. Out left, he's got it to Everett. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. To the air again. Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He got 29 yards that time. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 23. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
See, Vonell want to watch so they can see my plays. That's what Vonell be doing. He be cheating like shit.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Dumps it off to
Vonell be thinking he's slick. I got to find a way to make sure I beat Ricky the 3rd time.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's
touchdown.
This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now Goff will lead the Rams up to go for 2.
Shell. Hey, 76. 76. 76. Hey, 5. Out. We go.
Out of the gun. Goff. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead.
You play man, so everybody chase my man over there, and he's wide open.
Sometimes can prove risky.
He shouldn't have played man.
And I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense.
Yeah, you never play man in the red zone.
Now it's Chris Thompson on the return.
Get his ass.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal
I know Vonell, hear me. I'm not using none of these same plays when I play you, Vonell, so you don't worry about it. You can watch this all you want. And that ain't gonna help.
Makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, Peterson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those...
Oh, that should have been an interception. Your man got in the way. I was about to pick that jump. He picked me like shit. Oh, that was a pick.
He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now.
I couldn't get over there in time. Shit.
Give it to Peterson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Why does he coming down? He did it every damn time. Stay up top, man.
Manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Interception.
And this is going to be intercepted.
I didn't push. No, I didn't touch you. Oh, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Against the offense. Yes, against the offense. No, it's not.
I like the way you said happy there, right?
Yeah, they said offense. They said offense.
It's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They come out here in the eye. Geis, they'll try to run it.
Ah, I couldn't over there get him. He was too slow. That jump said offense. I picked the ball like shit. They cheated like shit.
And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's a toss coming right.
Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they couldn't be happy to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before you can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
I got a whole new game plan involved on there. Ain't seen shit.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and
be all new plays for him.
Make some adjustments.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Come on, where the flag on that, ref, man? Come on, ref.
Make it 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants.
Block him, there we go. Damn, I was gone, too, if he had tripped me up. I was gone.
Well, it is our
damn, I was gone.
What we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it.
Should have ran him over.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 2nd down, here's Goff.
Oh, couldn't get it.
That one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd down and 12. A shotgun snap for Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. He's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Good game. If you stop me here, you can come back though.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now. Goff. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the play. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Goff.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh.
The ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Goff. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley from 10 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Yeah, the man in flat. That's the halfback always in the flat.
Goff will lead the Rams
Flat's
up to
always
go
open.
for 2. Goff throwing again. Dancing to his left.
Oh, why didn't jump in the air and catch that? That's triangle.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The tackle there by Mark Barron. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost.
Oh, why did come on, man.
He might actually pop one of these runs.
Who right there where the damn ball is at? Waiting for the shit.
So they'll keep handing it to him.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Smith.
Got him.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
What the fuck did you stop running for?
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
11. 11. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Hey, 5. Hey. 50. Start left here.
Goff gonna throw it. Flush to his right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
out there.
Goff on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. On first and 10, Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
17.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
12.
Now it's gone.
Get in there! Ah, I couldn't get in there. Damn.
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, the strategy
Good
was
game.
evident there.
Try to get in there, I couldn't.
And make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?